Hope everyone is doing well. For our side, if you're asking, we're doing quite well. We've never been better. The team is doing really well. Justin and John are doing quite well as well. We're actually very happy on a daily basis because we are working on, we are building something very interesting, and we're building something big. I wish I can share the atmosphere of the office with you guys, the great atmosphere, very optimistic and very excited for what we have to come. So a lot of people are wondering why the price is going down. Why what is the DCP? Some people asking, give us some pictures of the DCP. What are you developing? You need to, some people asking about more communication and so on. So today we're going to try to address everything and explain to you guys in a lot of details these things. All right. So when we have started the project the first time, let me share with you some information maybe we've never shared with the community, but I'm trying to share with you guys. The investment that we invested in the beginning of the project was from the co-founders' pockets. So me and John and Justin have like invested around $5+ million in this project since the beginning, and we're gonna still invest in it because we know what we're building. You know, when we sat down before developing this project, we actually were asking ourselves, what are we planning to do? What do we want to do with this project? So we wanted to make something very unique, a very big platform that will be there for the next years. We wanted to create something, a legacy, something that will last forever. Not a small project, not a 3 months project. So when we sat down, we figured out if you want to build something very big, you need two things. First of all, you need a lot of money, because if you want to develop a project, you need money to sustain the development of your project, to pay the salaries, pay the rent, you know, pay for the development, pay for the marketing. You need a substantial amount of money for the project for the coming years. And number two, we needed some human resources. So we have been lucky and blessed to have the financial capacity and capability to invest in this project, and we have recruited a lot of people. Right now, in Position Exchange, we have more than 100 people working around this project. To be exact, we have like 114 people to this day working around this project. So, developing this project would need to make a long-term plan and long-term vision. So, in our mind as a Position Exchange, as a team, the plan for this project is to develop a long-term project, actually, a project that would stay for the next years. So the development actually will be, done step by step, and will follow a very, very predefined, actually, roadmap. And right now, where we are, the step right now, we are on the verge of releasing the main project, the main core, the real project. Because until now, if you go on Position Exchange platform, we're not a decentralized exchange because we don't have a DEX. We are not a trading protocol because we don't have trade. We only have a staking protocol. We only have that. So until now, the project is not real yet. The project did not start yet. Right now, we are on the verge of releasing the real Position Exchange. So once we release the decentralized trading protocol, we're gonna release the real project. So talking about the price for us as a team, for John, for Justin, for MJ, for Dragon, for all the members of the team, the price does not matter. We actually don't care about the price. We don't worry about the price. We don't look at the price. Let me tell you, for two reasons. Reason number one is the project did not start yet. We haven't released the main feature. Number two, because we know what it's coming. We have locked our tokens for 2 years. Do you think we have locked our token for 2 years, knowing that the project is not a long term? No. We have invested $5 million and locked the tokens for 2 years. We have no source of income. The project right now does not bring the team any cent. All the money that we collect from the NFTs, like the NFT fee, go back to NFT pool. The fee, the Airify, go back to the holders. Everything is going back. Do you think if we didn't believe in this project and we did not have a great plan behind it, we will lock our tokens for 2 years? No. If we thought this is a short-term project, we would have sold our tokens a long time ago and get out. But no, this project is for the long term. This is why we don't care about the price right now. I know a lot of you have invested money. A lot of you invested in bought a lot of tokens, and right now you're seeing the price going down. But before you buy the tokens, you understood the roadmap. This is not a 3 months project. This is a 5, 6, 7 years project. If you believe in this project, if you're a real believer, a real holder, you understand that we have a long-term plan, and we're building some real utility and some real functions that will automatically increase the price. What we care about in position exchange is the product, not the price, the product. Because if you have a product, the price will follow. If you have no product, the price will dump to the ground, all right? But if you have the product, no matter how low the price gets, once you release the main product, once you develop the main product, once the main product reaches maturity, the price will follow. This is why we don't care about the price in our team. We look at it and we're like, okay, doesn't matter because the main feature is not yet. And I want to explain a lot of this to members of the community. Everyone who invested in position exchange until this day is a very early investor. Very, very early. Because guess what? The project did not say hello. The project did not start yet, and it's about to start these days. Now, let me share with you guys some examples, some real-life examples, so you guys can understand the concept behind position exchange and why we don't care about the price, because there must be a reason. So, I'm going to compare our project with B&B, all right? Because we're very similar in a lot of points. I'm going to explain them in details right now. If you look at the B&B right now, you will see that for 3 years, the price was like very low at some point and was stable and not increasing for 3 long years. And then in 2021, the price spiked. It exploded, actually, the price. Do you know why? Because in 2021, the B&B chain in general released the main core utility features of the platform. It's on that year. Before that, their price was just, simple. But once they released the big gun, the real utility, because a project is nothing without the utility. So the price right now means nothing. It's nothing comparing to the price that is potentially is to be with our utility. So B&B chain stayed for a very low price for a long time. Once they released the main feature, they exploded. Why do I compare ourselves with the B&B chain? Because like them, we're not only building a small product, we're building a whole ecosystem. We are trying to be the Binance of the decentralized finance and the decentralized crypto world. We're trying to be them. We're trying to bring all the, centralized exchange products that you find on Binance. We're trying to bring them to DeFi. We're the first project ever to build a whole ecosystem, of DeFi product. So once we release our main features, once we release the main purpose of the project, now we talk about price, not before, because talking about price before doesn't make sense. Also, let me explain something very important. Maybe people can quote me. 99% of the users of the wallets on Position Exchange harvest and sell. Every holder we have is harvesting and selling. When you are harvesting and selling, excuse me, I'm sorry, but you don't have the right to come and complain about the price because it doesn't make sense. You just sold tokens and then you come to the chat and say why the price is down. No, the price is down because you just made a sale. So it doesn't make sense to me. So, I spoke to our admins. We cannot allow that kind of feud in our project because we know what we're worth. We know what the project is actually. So we cannot allow feud. So I told our admin, everyone who is feuding, we should be insta-ban. Because actually, if he's not really happy with where the project is, to me, the solution is to go find another project. But people are still here because they have FOMO, because they know that the project is growing up. You're welcome to be part of our project. But you're not allowed to spread negativity and spread feud because we know what we're worth and we cannot allow that because the newcomers, we have a lot of newcomers. By the way, many people don't know, but we had 10K newcomers in the last days, right? So when the newcomers come to the chat and see the feud, they don't take the time to read the roadmap. They tend to follow the feud. So we cannot allow that. I'm very sorry. So therefore, guys, the negativity is not actually, MJ is getting right. 20K is not, if you are a true holder, a true believer, you as a member of the community, you need to be active, educating other members, explaining to them that the price right now means nothing, and we don't care about it as a team. What we care about is building. We're not a meme token, guys. If we cared about the price, we should be a meme token. Pump, sell, and then dump, and then bye-bye. No, we're not that. We have a product to sell. And let me share with you some other insights from the market. Okay, take a look at this. I want everyone in our chat right now to take a look at this. Oh, we have 400 people listening to our AMA. That's amazing. Couldn't be better. All right, everyone, please take a look at the chart that I just sent. As you can see, this is the list of the top decentralized exchange, including trading protocols out there in the market out there. You can see Uniswap is number 1, DYDX is 3. You can see that type goes between swap and order book. If you see swap, it means a decentralized exchange. If you see order book, it's a trading protocol. Now, I want you to look at DYDX. DYDX are making $1.2 billion a day, right? $1.2 billion a day in trading volume, okay? A day in trading volume. Now, the fees that they collect, because they collect taker fee and maker fee, all right? The fees that they collect depends on each trading protocol, but they go from 0.01 as the lowest ever to 0.07, seen sometime even percent. That's a percentage, all right? That's a percentage. Now, let's take the average. Maybe MJ can calculate to me what average is 0.04. Maybe MJ can calculate how much DYDX are making a day. Maybe MJ, you can run a quick calculation. Yeah. So DYDX are making in profit $480K a day, and these are profits, net profits that they're putting in their own pockets. In position exchange, we don't do that. The 480K will be all sent to buy back and burn. We are the first protocol ever to have this crazy feature and function, not taking profit, not putting money in our pocket, but putting money back in the token. Now, if you see DYDX did not care about the token. Actually, DYDX only released the tokens 2 years after they released the product. They don't care about the tokens. Why? Because they have money. They're making 480K a day. They don't care about the token or selling token. And then they actually, that's a $40 million a month. If we have the same volume as DYDX, and I think in few months we can reach it, because again, our trading protocol will be very competitive, that's $14 million of buybacks a month. Do you know that if we buy $40 million right now, the price is spiking or instantly to at least $8 or $9 if we buy $40 million from the trade right now. So you guys can imagine how much is the potential of the buy back and burn that we have installed for you and installed for the tokens for you to understand. Like I explained, DYDX did not care about the token. They did not release the token unless 2 years after, because their main source of income is the trading. So the trading protocol is a big feature. And position exchange, we are actually integrating it with the tokens because we want our token holders to benefit from the success of the trading protocol. Now, take a look again at what I was showing you guys. Look at number 7. In number 7, we have Apollo, okay? In number 7, wait, GW, we don't need to share the chart. Maybe we share it later until once we're done. Look at Apollo X. Apollo X, they are number 7, averaging $200 million of trading value. All right, so they are one of the biggest trading protocols out there. Now, let me share with you the token of Apollo X. Here we go. Now, look at the token of Apollo X. A token that is ranked 627 in CoinMarketCap, has only $3 million in volume, is not important, is a useless token. Do you know why? Actually, look at them, and there are 7 in the world. They don't care about the token because the token for them is not the source of income. The source of income is the trading protocol. So the token means nothing. And look, there are 7 in the world. In position exchange, we will not take the fees. We will invest them in buyback and burn. All right? So that's a very, very, very special mechanism. Now, I want you to understand one thing. We are not going to average $1 billion from day one releasing shit. It's going to take time, but we're going to build around it. This project, guys, let me explain to you for a million times, is there for the long run. If you're a real believer, a real holder, hold your token or stake them and actually accumulate and earn and accumulate more and hold, because we are developing a long-term project with so much utility. I'm going to tell you that this price, the price of the token, will spike and will explode at the end of this year. And maybe there will be too late for you to buy or even to hold. Now, again, if you feel that the project is not interested for you and that actually the price is going down and you're only here for a short term, maybe this is not the good project for you. You can find other products that are short term, meme tokens that you can buy, pump and dump. But sorry, Position Exchange is not that. It's a long-term utility project. And right now, we focus on building. We don't focus on the price. We focus on building, okay? The team focuses on building. Let me tell you something. We have been approached by very, very big I think very soon, guys, you will hear a partnership that's going to rock you, that's going to surprise everyone, not only in Position Exchange holders, but in the whole crypto world. We are on the verge of finalizing some big partnerships. We have been contacted by big project and organization, not for the price of the token, for the concept of our project, for what we are building. We have been approached by organizations that are out the crypto world who asked us to create a DEX for them. They want us to create staking platforms for them because they know what we're building out and they know the team we have. And this is our strength, the product and team. And the price will follow later. The price automatically follows the great product. No product, no price, big product, big price. So please, guys, I want to address this price question. Stop talking about the price or worrying about the price. If you are here for the long term, you are selling your tokens right now extremely cheap. And by the way, once we're going to have the buyback and burn, it's not going to wait. And it's not going to inform you. It's not going to be like, hey guys, we're going to burn tomorrow. No, we're just going to burn. And then it's going to be too late for you to buy there and hold, because I think it's fair for everyone to conduct it like so. All right, so we're working on a lot of projects, like I said. And as you can see, the top 10 decentralized exchanges, I believe we can reach the top 10 in a matter of 3, 4, or 5, between 3 and 5 months, we can reach the top 10 on the decentralized exchanges, because we're not only releasing a trading protocol, perpetual trading protocol, we are releasing a decentralized swap, like PancakeSwap. This one will be our own, and will have limit order, and will actually be very exclusive, and will have high liquidity and very low slippage. It's going to really be create some really big competition to PancakeSwap itself. And the big difference between us and PancakeSwap is because we are creating a whole ecosystem, and we're going to be working on our own blockchain in the coming future. All right. So this is what I wanted to share with you. It's been 20 minutes. I'm addressing this issue. This project actually has been actually long out and doing actually very great in terms of community. And I want to send a message to everyone in the community. If you're listening to this AMA, you're very, very early in the project, because guess what? The project did not start yet, okay? So the price right now, it should not be a conversation. We can talk about the price 6 months after we release the main feature. Now we can talk about the price and discuss it, but not now, because the real project is not even here yet. All right. Yeah, so we have 3 big features coming, and we all working on it, and we're going to start working the word. Guys, once the decentralized trading protocol is out, we're going to have an avalanche, like a crazy flow of features coming to you. The NFT gaming, the art NFTs, the bond launchpad, the bond exchange, as well as coming. We shared some screen with you guys earlier, so you guys can take a look at it. All right, so this is what I wanted to share. Big also discussion with big top listings. I don't want to disclose the name to you guys. We're right now in the period of actually discussing the agreement. We passed the listing approval. We're just right now discussing the agreement, make sure the agreements are okay for us. Yeah, this is the layout of the bond exchange. It's going to be also a trading protocol as well. Anyway, so this is what I wanted to share with you. Now we can open the chat for questions. I'm going to try to answer all your questions. Well, as much as I can, at least, and then we can move on. I think we're having some records with this AMA. We have around almost 500 people joining. So I want to say a big hi from all the POSI exchange team and the office. To everyone listening to this AMA, thank you for being a member of the POSI Nation, my friend. Oh, I forgot to mention the day of the launch of the decentralized trading protocol is the 31st of March. It's official, guys. 31st of March will be the final day of having the trading protocol. It's final, 31st. You guys will have it ready, all right? Again, once it's developed, of course, because we don't need liquidity in the trading protocol. Users will provide each other liquidity. So we're not going to be averaging $1 billion from day one, but we need to build. That's what we need to do. Build the user base that does that. All right. Thanks a lot. Let's go to your questions. Guys, make sure you pick three people from the question. I wasn't stressed for the past 3 days. After this AMA, I got refreshment. Thanks a lot for the motivation. Love you from India. Love you, my friend, too. Again, my friend, there's no reason to stress. The project did not start yet, and we're here. Like I said, we have spent $5 million and locked tokens for 2 years. So we are here at least for 2 years. And we don't care about now. We care about the price in 1 year. See, NFT, second question. All right. After the end of this AMA, the NFT pool will be refilled, and Justin will have a gift for you guys, and he will increase the APR of the NFT feature, so you guys can go and jump on it. The NFT will be live after this AMA, will be refilled with rewards, and it will be increased. The APR will be increased. So that's the question. NFT, yes, right now we have the NFT V2, it's live. So we're going to bring a lot of features like combined NFTs, collaboration with NFT pools, art NFTs, NFT games. Right now the team is working on them to prepare them for you guys. So you guys can be ready for that. Love you, James. Love you too, my friend. Okay, has somebody responded? The mechanism. Okay, guys, I'm trying to answer the relevant question, not the tall one, not the long one, guys, because we don't have time. I can see the chat. We have 25 questions in a row. Okay, more to go because there's a long-term holder. I'm getting to go. Great job to you and the team, as always. You guys are doing an amazing job during tough times, of course. Question: how close are we to launching the third-party bonds? You mentioned there are hundreds of applications, and the team is supporting through them to find those that we want to launch. April. Okay, so the first bond on the bond launchpad will be April. Like I said, we are receiving a lot of applications. The B&B chain will help us. The B&B chain will help us do the due diligence, because whenever we receive an application, we send it to the B&B chain. They will say yes or no, because they know the project better than us, and we want to provide a safe product to you guys. So in April, be ready to see at least 5, 6, 7 new bonds launched on our bond launchpad. All right. We need POSI debit card. Yeah, that could be a possibility. When bonds 4, it will be in April, my friend. Bonds 4. DTP will be the 31st of March. And the bond exchange, you could see the picture of it. The bond exchange will be live, I think, in the 2nd week of April. All right. Whoa, more than 400 people in the AMA. I started with 150 POSI. Now I have 7K POSI. Well, my friend, if you have 7K POSI, that amount will be worth a lot in the next couple of months. So make sure you hold it. Start it compounded. I think this is guys, everyone who's listening right now, we have 470 people. This is an advice I give to all my friends, my family members, and to everyone in the office. If you have POSI, you have to stake it and compound. That's what you should do. If you sell a single dollar POSI before the release of the main feature, is a big mistake. A big mistake, because the buyback and burn, the main function is not there yet. So right now you're giving up cheap tokens extremely cheap, and it's something that you're not going to be pleased with after you do that. Guys, the long question, please no. Okay, my questions for this AMA. Guys, the long questions, please, because it's too long. The bond exchange in 2 weeks. Thank you, James. Thank you very much. I love position exchange. Love it too. 31st, correct, my friend. The bond exchange, yeah, you can see the price in the bond exchange is $11. POSI $11 in the bond exchange. You can see that. So that's something that we're going to reach very, very soon. I'm pretty much sure of it. Just a suggestion. As we know that buyback and burn will be implemented and it will decrease the supply, I suggest that we should have some buys only. Yes. Sometimes we're not only going to have burns, but we're going to have some buys only. And the buys that we're going to have, that we're going to use the tokens to, give back as a reward for the community, for competition, and for events. VAX is rising. Please go multi-chain. Yes, it's on our plan to include a lot of chains in our decentralized trading protocol. That's for sure. Will the price of the POSI increase with the perpetual trading protocol? Of course, because it has the buyback and burn function. How do you pay yourself and your team? Okay, all right, guys, listen to this question. Journal TB asking, how do the team get money? Let me tell you, only one way we get money. Once our tokens are unlocked after 2 years, so we're going to get money from the token. See, if the tokens is low, we're not going to get anything because we spend $5 million and we're going to be spending another $5 million for the next year, right? So if we did not believe in the project, if we did not believe in it, we would never do this mechanism because we know what we're doing. Guys, do you know that we have more than 100 people in our team? Comparing to other projects, we have one of the biggest teams that crypto project has. Normally, crypto project, they have a team of between the big ones, they have a team between 60 and 70 people. We have 100 because we're building, but we're not building for now. We're building for the next 10 years. So price now does not matter. We don't care about the price. Price means nothing to us. Thank you. So price will mean to us once we finish the decentralized trading protocol, the decentralized exchange, NFT V2, completely governance V2, then we can talk about the price, launchpad, and so on. James, every AMA we need because your voice is our energy. I love you, James. Thank you very much. I speak so much. I'm very sorry, guys. I get tired, but I'm very excited. I want to share my excitement, guys. James, thank you very much for your work. POSI to the moon. POSI to the moon very soon. And if you sold your tokens, a lot of tokens already, well, that's not a good thing for you. Yes, guys, please. I see MJ saying feud equals Instaban. We cannot allow people to feud. This project is only for people who believe in it, people who are holding, people who really want to be part of it. If people don't want to be part of it, we never force anyone to buy because we know what we're worth. We have to respect ourselves, respect our project. I cannot allow a hater or someone who just sold his token to come and feud. We cannot allow that. I'm sorry, we cannot allow that. Only serious people who want to, who want the project who trust and believe in the project. If you don't trust in the project, this is not a problem. There's a lot of projects out there. You can pick another one. But for ours, we cannot allow the feud and with the negativity, all right? What about baby pool? There's no lock period in the baby pool. You can end stake anytime. So go stake and you can earn baby for 1 month. So there's no unstake period. Will buyback and burn reach a reduction in the APR? No, not, yeah, of course, because the POSI price will increase. If the POSI price will increase, actually the APR will go down because you will not be harvesting the same amount of POSI. All right, this month, any listing here or not? Right now, we already got accepted in a big exchange. Right now, we're discussing the agreement and the terms, okay? When? Depends on them, not on us. All right, let me skip some question. Waiting for a listing update. I'm telling you guys, just explain that. Instead of reinvesting, why not have a... Sebastian is asking, why not have a longer lock period for people? Because people have already, when they invested POSI, Sebastian, they committed to a 12-hour lock period. We cannot just surprise them and say, oh, tomorrow it's going to be a one month lock period. Because people who are here for the short term, I mean, we don't want to lock them for us. We only want to lock people who are there for the long run. People who are there for the short term, they're very welcome, but we're not going to lock them because we know our project and we know our worth. We cannot force them to lock their tokens for a month and so. So that's something very interesting. So only people who are able to hold a lot. All right, guys, a lot of questions. Bond 4 after the DTP, after the perpetual trading protocol. Let's stop calling it the DTP, guys. Let's call it the decentralized perpetual trading protocol. Will POSI be a cross-chain protocol? Yes, our perpetual protocol will be cross-chain. We will go Polygon, Ethereum as well, and AVAX. 100%, yeah. We have 114 people working our team. Date 14. Yes, so the NFT APR will be high, will be refilled at the end of this AMA, okay? So at the end of this AMA, we're going to increase the NFT APR, and you guys can go and enjoy that. For people who are getting their rewards, my advice to you, compound your reward. Invest again. Don't sell it this cheap because I don't know what to tell you. It's for me, it's making like nonsense selling a token this cheap without waiting for the main feature. All right, James, you have an amazing work. Please release P2P. This is another game changer for POSI. Could you do that? Yes. Since we are on the concept of creating a whole ecosystem, all the imaginary crypto services are going to be on Position Exchange that you can get my word for it. James, thanks for the clarification. I want to know how long the buyback and burn will start effective to have an effective effect on the price. The buyback and burn will depend on the amount of trading volume. The trading volume is not going to be $1 billion from day one, but we expect it in the first month to be around like a dozens of millions of dollars. Then we expect after 3-4 months to reach the $1 billion value. Okay, guys, I think I've answered a lot of questions. I don't want to make to keep a lot of people live in this AMA. The team, I think, can take over and answer the rest of the questions. I wanted to address the very important point, actually, of the price, how the price is not important right now, how the price doesn't matter for us or matter for the team or matter for anyone because we're just starting. We're just getting started. And what we have for you guys is going to create a big surprise, not only in our community, but in the crypto world, because we are bringing a very unique trading protocol with a very unique mechanism that will actually make a lot of noise in the crypto world out there. Okay, guys, so I think we can, yes, go ahead, MJ.
Yes. There are two questions about the anonymity of the 14, the founders, and they want to know why we have not doxed ourselves. The founders, not us.
Sure, that's the first question, right? And then is there any other question? So I can answer two in a row?
No, that is the question.
Okay. So for the question of why haven't we doxed ourselves, this is something that, first of all, this is something that we're going to do in the future. But let me explain to you why it's not important right now. Our project is a fully community-driven and fully decentralized. In order to respect that, the project belongs to nobody. It doesn't belong to me. I'm just a holder like you guys. It doesn't belong to Justin or John or MJ or anyone. They're just holders. This project actually belongs to the whole community. So doxing ourselves right now, before the project reaches the maturity, means that we send a signal that this project actually belongs to a team, which is wrong. The team is only here to facilitate and make easy the launch of the project. Then the project governance and also development will be, open for the whole community. So doxing right now is not a good idea for the concept, because we are pushing the concept of decentralization to its limit, and that doesn't go and fulfill this virtue. But after the project reaches maturity, of course, we're going to dox ourselves, but we're not going to be important anymore because the project is governed by the community. Maybe I am Satoshi, who knows? Start a new project. All right, MJ, so I think we can call it a wrap so we don't keep a lot of people here because maybe a lot of people don't have time. We can make a short note to everybody, recap what we have talked about today, saying that the trading protocol will be out on the 31st of March. The NFT will be live at the end of this call, and you guys will be able to stake with high APR, and the price right now doesn't matter. The price right now is not important. The price will be important after we launch the main feature. So I want to say a big thank you to all our community members, all our admins. Tireless work from our admins. Thank you very much for believing in this project. Thank you for understanding and taking time to understand the vision. This team behind this project will not leave this project, even if the price goes anywhere. The team will stay fulfilled, commit and fulfill to this project because we have locked our tokens for 2 years. We have invested a lot of money. We will stay until this project reaches the top of the DEX world. We will fight for it, and the team is going to be dedicated. And we have a lot of surprise, a lot of unique features, and a lot of things to come. This is the beginning of Position Exchange. Now, right now, the beginning is right now, not before. We're just getting started. I want to thank all our holders, all our community members for the love, for the support messages that you guys are sharing. Thank you very much, and see you on the moon. Take care of yourself, and bye-bye.